So everyone, so today I'll be discussing another lesson in English 10 in Bicol and in Filipino language so that you could understand your lessons more. So without further ado, let's start. So today we'll be discussing about listening. So ano ba ang listening? And ano ba ang iba-ibang type of listening? So what do you usually do when you listen to someone? 'Di ba? Siyempre, what do you usually listen to and what do you usually do? 'Di ba, nagsasalita ka ba pa, nagli-listen, or focus ka ba doon sa nagsasalita? Now, listening is the process of receiving and constructing meaning and responding to a spoken or non-verbal message. Basically, ang everyone, tagisayang mo lang ngayon, pag nagdadawag-da kita, pag nag-listen da kita rather, naggigibo kitang meaning habang nag-receive kita ng information. Tapos, pinsan nag-respond kita duman sa tigisabi kang iba. Okay. Note, listening is not as the same as hearing. So, pag sabi tang listening, you're making meaning. And hearing, nagre-receive ka lang. So, this is the first type of listening. Listening for appreciation and enjoyment. Appreciative listening is listening for appreciation and enjoyment. Some common types of appreciative listening can be found in the sermons from place of worship and from motivational speech by people we respect or hold high in regard, or even from the stand-up comedian who make us laugh. So basically, yan ang ibig sabihin ko kaya. So si mga tao, nagdawag kita sa mga tao minsan para mag-enjoy kita, or pwede man kita dahil namomotivate kita ng mga tao ito, na-appreciate ta sinda. Example, listening to music, it's very obvious. Na pag daw kita music, na-appreciate ta si boses, si musical instrument na tig-played, etc. Also, listening to poetry. Pag listening kita sa poetry, syempre if na-appreciate ta si emotion, kang poet, si mga linya, si mga banat, na-appreciate ta yan. Next, we have empathic listening. When we say empathic listening, to show mutual concern, in this type of listening, you are trying to identify the speaker by understanding the situation in which he or she is discussing, stepping into the other's shoes to get better understanding of what it is he or she is talking about, focusing on the speaker and not on yourself, trying to understand the speaker's perspective. For example kayan, so basically, ang pagsayang malangkin everyone, empathic listening. Tigi-intindi ta kung anong namamati ka itong tigdadangog ta. Kung may problema sinda, kung for example, baka permisan, kung for example, kinikilig sinda sa friend sa boyfriend ninda, taga-try tang ma-feel kung ano sina-feel ninda. By being empathetic or yan. So, tayong concern kita sa inda. For example, listening to a friend's trouble. Example, si friend mo, may problema na sa kwarta, or for example, family problem, and etc. Yan, tigadawag mo siya. Dahil ka mapalataram, rather, tigdadawag mo sinda. Tigatry mong ilaw yung sa diri mo sa sapatos sinda, sa sitwasyon nila. Next, we have comprehensive listening. This is what you should be doing right now. Watching the news, listening to a lecture, or getting direction from someone to understand the message being sent. An active process. One of the more difficult types of listening because it requires you not only to concentrate but to actively participate in the process. Pag sinabi tang comprehensive listening, students, nagaano ka? Tiga-try kang gibong meaning. So, tiga-try mo talaga, do your best to understand what is being said by the speaker. And of course, to apply it. So, yan. So, para masayang naintindihan mo, syempre ma-explain mo sa diri mo. Yan ang active listening. So, saan natin yung ginagawa? Of course, when we're listening to class, just like what you're doing right now, yan. Kaya mga teachers nagtatanong mga question para malaman kung naintindihan nyo talaga. Next, we have listening to instructions. For example, ikaw nga pupunta ka sa friend mo, tapos nawala ka. Siyempre, magtanong ka ng instruction, and dapat maintindihan mo yung instruction para makapunta ka doon. Di ka na mawala ulit. And same thing sa pagluto. Kailangan mo maintindihan kung anong instruction sa pagluto para makuha mo yung tama. And lastly, we have critical listening. Listening to evaluate the content of the message, listening to all parts of the message, analyzing it, and evaluating what you heard. When engaging in critical listening, you are also critically thinking, making your mental judgment based on what you see, hear, and read. Your goal as a critical listener is to evaluate the message that is being sent and decide for yourself if the information is valid. So, di naman lahat ng sabi ng iba totoo or valid. So, as people, especially you students, dapat matutunan nyo malaman kung alin doon ang totoo sa hindi. Alin doon ang bias sa hindi. Para makadecide kayo kung papaniwalaan ba yon yung information na binigay sa inyo. Saan ito nagamit? For example, listening to a political speech. So, yan. So, di lahat ng politiko nagsasabi ng totoo. Kaya dapat mag-research tayo ng history nila, kung mga project silang nagawa, bago natin sila paniwalaan. And next one, we have debate. Hindi yan sa mga politician. So, dapat listen natin kung anong valid point nila. Kung sino ang mas maganda ang sinasabi. Hindi lang yung tungkol sa palakasan ng boses or payabangan. So, that would be that. Thank you for listening.